Taurus, I'm back with your weekly readings. Hope you guys missed me or missed these, but I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We're gonna go over a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And first, we're gonna start doing a soul message to start off the week just as a little introduction. I think it'll be really nice. Okay, and then the astrology portion that I usually do in the beginning of the videos, that video will be posted separately, which you guys will have already seen or will see afterwards. Okay, all right, so Taurus, let's get straight to your reading. So what is your soul message for this week? You guys got the Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Who or what is triggering you? So you may experience a situation this week, or maybe right now what's going on, there's like this mirror effect where there could be person, place, or thing that is maybe triggering you, or maybe kind of like there's some self-reflection happening at this time. So this is something that you can kind of think about, that if you are experiencing something, you're like, okay, like maybe this is trying to show me something about myself, or I'm meant to be a mirror to someone else to show them what they're dealing with. Okay, all right, so let's see what's going on when it comes to your health. So beautiful Taurus, what's going on this week? You're manifesting like either your health goals by being creative, using all the tools and resources around you to create the proper diet, exercise, routine, body image. Maybe this is your mental health or your emotional health, spirituality, whatever the case is. I feel like you're really putting in a lot of magic, a lot of energy, and actually believing that you can achieve these goals and feel better, be happier, thrive, be healthy, be stronger, or lose weight or gain weight, gain muscle, feel good in your skin, feel good in your body, and have confidence. So you're manifesting good health, or manifesting maybe certain health goals that you have for yourself. And you could be doing it in your own little way, like you have your own little system, or you're being really creative when it comes to your meals and how you meal prep or how you exercise. Like you're just doing it in a fun way that's more suitable for you, so that you're able to sustain it over a long term, instead of trying to do this really intense thing that maybe is not really your thing. You're doing it more in your way that's actually more fun, so that way you'll stay at it and stay consistent at it. Okay, not about restricting or starving yourself or doing something that you hate, but actually making it a little bit fun or making it enjoyable, so that way it becomes a lifestyle. It becomes just this natural habit that you do, so that way you stay like that forever, instead of binging or crashing or gaining it all back or something like that. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, in this area of life, Taurus, you are making progress, okay? So you're taking the steps, whether it's small, little, large, but this is a week where you're seeing small, steady progress. There's no big jumps, big leaps, you're not just gonna hit the lottery or hit the jackpot, become a millionaire in one day, but whatever little habits, whatever little action, work, savings, consistency that you're doing this week is gonna add up. You're gonna collect dividends. It's going to accumulate interest. Okay, so just stay at it, stay consistent, don't be discouraged, don't lose hope, stay with your program, with your whatever it is that you're trying to do. This week you may be working on something that you're new at, or you're kind of still at the beginning stages, from the start. And don't be discouraged if you're starting from the bottom up. Everyone starts from somewhere. No one is born being an expert, or well, maybe some people are passed down some company or something, but most of us don't have it that easy, so slow and steady wins the race. Just keep at it, don't be discouraged. This week when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, all you have to do is take action. Just show up. Okay, be consistent, do what you need to do, whether you're trying to pay down debt, save money, at least do a little here every time. It's going to add up. You may not see a big change, but over a long period of time, you will see that change. Okay, you could be working with or going to school with another earth sign like yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe you guys are business partners, you're working together, and you're kind of making things happen. Okay, so just be consistent, be in your earth energy. All right. And then when it comes to don't worry about rushing anything or trying to make it happen fast. Don't even do that. Just kind of go with the flow and be consistent, and that's going to be your best bet. All right, and then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side here, you guys got the Page of Crystals, Five of Crystals, and the Three of Cups. All right, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have here the Four of Crystals, Three of Wands, and Temperance. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could be a Taurus like yourself, or maybe a Sagittarius or a fire sign, Aries, Leo. But I do feel strongly it could be Taurus and or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, or maybe just the energy that this person's embodying, because it could be any sign, but I just like to point it out in case it might maybe helps you. Okay, so this is actually a really beautiful reading, because I feel here that you're showing someone, I almost feel like this mirror message that we got is more like you are kind of the mirror for someone else here that you're dealing with, and you're mirroring back to them certain things that maybe they haven't been able to accept or to really like see for themselves in a healthy way. And you're showing them that like you can connect, and actually connections are better based off experience and actually connecting over, instead of just like what we have, you know, and like status, money, job, stuff like that. Like connections are made through experiences and doing things and, you know, relating, not over, oh, you have this job, you got this thing, okay, we can be friends, you know what I mean? Over like superficiality, like that's fake relationships. That's not like real connection. And it feels here that like your heart, or your purity of heart, your love is helping someone like get rid of their ego, or like you're helping them to not be in their in their like ego or competitive energy in like an unhealthy way. Okay, because I think you could see that it's just a front. Like they actually are probably a good person and have so much potential and can be really cool, because you've seen them be in that energy, you've seen them in that moment. But you see also this other mask that sometimes they put on because maybe they're trying to impress you, or they want you to feel like there's something, when you're like, you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do all that. Like, I get you. I see who you are. Like, you don't need to like impress or, you know, show off certain label status, because I'm not like other people. Like, it doesn't impress me. You don't need to do all that. You can just be yourself, just relax. Like, and I think what you're showing them, by your actions, you're showing them that all that stuff doesn't matter to you, because you're coming at them in a very like modest way. You're not impressing them. You're actually like it's talking about things in a realistic way, and like instead of saying like, oh, I have this business, I have this much money, or I got this, they're like, oh yeah, no, you know, things are rough, like, you know, I have lots of bills, or yeah, like things are, you know, oh my gosh, I have this like huge knot here. My baby now, he's like always grabbing my hair, and sometimes he has like sticky fingers, or, you know, put him in his mouth and like kind of gets my hair a little bit tangled. But anyways, I digress. So I kind of feel like here you're being really open and honest about like where you struggle. Like maybe, oh, like, man, I lost some money with this, or like, oh man, I just had to pay a bunch of bills, or man, my student loans, or this. Like, you're talking about things in a realistic way, instead of you're not trying to show off and like impress. Like, oh, I got this car, I got this. You're like, oh man, I had to do this. So you're very like humble, or like, I wouldn't say humble, but like very modest. And this person sees that, and they're like, oh, okay, like Taurus doesn't make me feel like I have to impress them. I don't have to like put up this front and use things to connect with them. And so by you expressing these things and showing that like it's okay to be honest and like connect from like real energy, instead of over material or things that we have, or pretend like you're something when you don't even have to do that. Now this person's kind of feeling like they can get out of that box that they felt like they had to be in as like a protection shield, and now they're able to expand. Now they're able to actually communicate with you and share and show you their true personality, and like not have to be in this like certain energy of like competitiveness or ego, as like a protection, you know, mechanism, if that makes sense. And so now 3 is repeated twice for you guys. So I feel like now you're going to be able to actually like progress and talk, communicate, share emotions, and be happy and silly, and get past that like weird awkwardness of like trying to impress each other, where you don't need that. You can now just like experience and have fun and connect emotionally, connect off experience, connect off like natural organic energy, if that makes sense. So you are illuminating this person and showing them like what really matters in life, and how all that other stuff is just fake, phony, it doesn't do anything, and with you it doesn't work. And it's actually a big relief for them. They're like, oh gosh, finally I can like be myself. I don't have to pretend. Like, oh man, I like being around Taurus, like they're a real one, or like they're definitely someone that I needed in my life to like mirror and reflect to me like what was like, you know, not necessary. And so I feel like now this person's going to start to like feel more wise, feel more knowledgeable, maybe even become more spiritual because of you, or like start to believe in things and be more positive, and like restore their faith in like humanity and love and relationships and like stuff like that. Just like sometimes one small kind act or like one person in your life can really like make such a big impact and difference to make you see things differently. And if you could be that person for someone, like you are doing so much more than you actually think. And it's actually like changing and making this person's life so much better. Okay, so let's continue on and extended to get more information to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then follow it up with your advice at the end. Okay, so we'll continue on and extended. Link will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.